ignore my appearance because this is going onto YouTube, so I didn't try hard because this is who I am. This is what I look like without makeup on, and this is who I am basically. So this video is just to describe who I am. I suffer from a disease. I have anxiety and depression, and sometimes it gets too bad that I even can't help myself. I've had therapist after therapist, and they can't help sometimes. But I, in one, have tips for diets and sleeping and how you should look at yourself and depression and anxiety. So the first one that I'm going to do is diets. If you're watching this right now, you do not need to go into a diet. You're perfect the way that you are. Don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to what they're saying. You're perfect, okay? I want you to smile right now because you are perfect, okay? No matter what size you are, even if they don't have your size in the store, you're perfect. And that store sucks balls, and they don't understand your style. So, but my dieting stuff that I do every morning is I go for a run every morning. I just do one time around the block, and that's it. And I go home, and then I eat cereal, and then I drink this drink. It's called Naked, and it's such a good drink. I think it was like very berry that I drink. I don't drink any other ones because I haven't tried any other ones, but that one is holy grail, the best drink you will ever try. It's a great dieting drink. It's good for you, so that's good. And it's really good. So if you want to try a dieting drink, that's what you drink. And also, you can do sit-ups, you can do push-ups, you could even swim in the pool because it's the summertime. And if you're from different places and Florida, you could swim into the pool in the winter, which that's why I love going down there, but you could swim in the pool no matter what. No matter where you are, no matter what, you could swim to the pool. Next one is, I forgot what it was. Next one is sleeping. When you're about to go to sleep, do not go on to anything, any electronics. Don't even watch TV. Because if you watch TV, you're going to have that thought in your mind. Like, if you're watching a frustrating show, you're going to have that thought in your mind, and you're just going to be mad. And you don't want to be mad before you go to bed, because that's when bad dreams happen. And you don't want that. No. So, I would turn off all the lights and meditate. That's what I do. You can call me crazy. I put on candles, and then I meditate, and I get all the bad vibes away from me. So it's one of my new things that I do. I haven't really done that, but I've started to do it, and I do it after I work out too. But it's so comforting, and it's honestly my favorite thing to do. Also, onto the dieting, get involved with anything. Play sports. Do anything that you can. Try new things, even. I didn't know how to play lacrosse, okay? I've never played lacrosse my whole entire life. And I'm going into 9th grade, but in 8th grade, I decided, because my best friend, Ashlyn, she's a, not hockey player, she's a lacrosse player, so she goes, Tone, just try out with me, and maybe you'll like it. So I tried out, and I didn't like midi or defense. My favorite was goalie. So now I'm the goalie, and I'm trying out for varsity because of that girl. So everybody, go follow Ashlyn's Instagram. I'll link it down below, but it's @_ hey_hun. I'll explain that story in another video. But everybody go follow her, bomb her photos, even though they're weird, but that's okay. More forgive her. Depression. When I get depressed, I'll even say it for myself, there's no hope for me. I don't get hope. I don't see future. I don't see anything happening for me. But when I break a light through the depression and I actually think about what I am doing to myself, I get happy again. And yeah, it takes me a long time to be my old self, which I'm still working up to be my old self, the happy Antonia who didn't care what anybody said. And I'm getting there, and I am proud of myself because I am closer than I was in 7th grade, and I am closer than I was in 8th grade. I am almost to the tippy top. And just like my teacher, Mrs. Teachin, said, my life ain't no climbing crystal stair. So, everybody, follow that quote. And a quote that I want to read you guys from my best friend Alex. It's on his Instagram, and it is, yeah, that's not it. I'm one green apple in a crate of red apples. I'm sour and bitter, but some people enjoy that. That is my favorite quote. I always say that to myself. And also, be who you are, not who you want to be. So you can't just be a girl who wants to wear tons of makeup and who wants to be pretty. You are pretty in the inside and in the out. Even though people may not see it, you truly are. Now, with anxiety. I get anxiety attacks twice a day, and that's every single day. It's either that I'm doing homework and I just go crazy, or I'm just fear is just building up, or I'm just upset and I'm depressed, and it's just coming it's like coming like waves. And you really don't look at it like that. You gotta think positive. And saying thinking positive is hard. Believe me, it's the hardest thing that you can do. Thinking positive isn't the easiest, but sometimes it's the best. If you guys know what I mean. Thinking positive is easier than thinking negative. Thinking positive helps you with everything. Helps you think better, helps you even look better. Because if you're happy, you're always going to be smiling. And I know all my friends love to see my smile. Because I have the best smile ever, according to my friends. But really, you just gotta be yourself. And you just gotta do what makes you happy. That's what anxiety isn't. Anxiety is not fear to me. It's worse. Hashtag can Lolly. But seriously, it's worse. Because when you get an anxiety attack, for me, the walls close in and my biggest fears just pop up in front of me. And I could just see things running and things doing stuff that I'm terrified of. And the world just stops. And it's hard because you don't know what to do and you don't know if you're okay. But honestly, if you have depression and anxiety, I don't take pills on it because my mom doesn't want me to, but if you have depression and anxiety, I'd see a doctor. I wouldn't just sit around your room moping, because what is that going to do for you? Nothing. I used to sit around my room and mope, and my mom finally walked into my room and said, "What are you doing with your life?" And I said, "I don't know." That's when she got me into all the sports that I play now, which I play too many to even count. And no, I'm not going to lie about it. I am fat, and I will say it for myself. I am fat, and I need to work. I need to lose. But that is a self-goal that I have. You guys should have self-goals. I have things all around my room that just explain me. Like, don't ignore that, but that little thing onto my vanity, that explains me. Because I'm crazy, I'm outgoing, I try to stand out in the world. I don't want to be like everybody else, to eat like everybody else. I want to be myself, and I want to be proud of who I am, and one day be remembered. But heroes are remembered, legends never die. Think about that. Thank you guys for listening to me just ramble about random stuff, and I'm gonna tell my story in another video, not this one. Yes, you will learn about my disease, which I don't even know if it's a disease, but my doctors do call it a disease. Please like, subscribe, and tell me tell me your stories in the down bar, and I definitely will respond to them. Thank you. I love you guys.